everyone, and welcome back to Nikhil Reacts. We are still watching X-Men Evolution, and guys, this show is ramping up. We've got a new villain, a new status quo, and tons of new characters. But where last season followed a pretty standard Mutant of the Week formula, this season seems to be prioritizing exploring relationships over just establishing them. Which is good, because this show is at its peak when it's really playing with its entire ensemble. Now, I just really want to see how the old characters feel about the new.
Hey, where's your comm link, kid?
Huh? Oh, grabbed the wrong earphones by mistake.
I love Boom Boom. She is one of the most fun characters in the original X Factor run, notably just for annoying the shit out of Beast. She brings such a chaotic and fun energy to every comic she's in. I am extremely happy that we're keeping that energy here.
Hey, knock it off!
To be absolutely fair, her thing is bombs. Like, I get everyone probably needs the same basic training, but I don't know, how many times are you really gonna deploy the ammunitions girl in search and rescue? This is one thing I did remember from this show, is the Brotherhood live in like a crack house for some reason. Do you think after they both left their old school, Lance saw that Kitty was now living in a mansion and just kind of like, ah, I got the raw end of that bargain?
What'll happen when Mystique shows up and finds out you busted into her room?
Okay, so Mystique was running a house just like Xavier was, but Toad is the only one who isn't like a transfer kid. So has he just been living with her for a while, or did she just randomly take him in? Where are his parents? Does he have any, or was he just hatched one day in their pool?
The Bayville High Carnival fundraiser. Now, folks, remember, all proceeds will help cover the cost of rebuilding our gymnasium.
I really wish I could have been in the planning committee that decided that the way to fund rebuilding a gymnasium was by building a Ferris wheel.
May I help you, sir?
Yes. My daughter's enrolled here, Tabitha Smith. I'd like to see her.
Uh-oh. Tabitha's dad. Like a lot of characters, Boom Boom's mutantness is a metaphor for real-life struggles. And her origin is that she ran away after her father tried to beat it out of her. And later, after she was taken captive by Genosha, a nation that uses mutants for slave labor, he was shown on television calling her all sorts of nasty things and saying he hoped they could knock some sense into her. He's a very despicable, yet real form of bigot, and while he does have, like, a minor change of heart later on, his inclusion once again begs the question, is this show willing to engage with the more serious and resonant themes of the franchise? Okay, so probably no. I'm thinking he's just gonna be a criminal and want her to help him steal some money. This might sound ridiculous, but I feel like this is one of the problems with trying to make the X-Men too child-friendly. And you might say, Nikhil, they're literally comic books. They were always for kids. Well, that might be true, but the books had the storyline I just described. Lots of children's media is not afraid to portray serious themes, and I think this show's continued resistance to that is one of its few major drawbacks.
So the machine is right around that corner.
Stingy boy. See you around.
The chicks dig the fuzzy man.
On a lighter note, a Nightcrawler Boom Boom romance is the kind of thing you can only get in an AU like this. And honestly, they're cute together. I ship it. It's fun.
Whoa! Breaking rules and appliances. You'd fit right in at our place.
You know, now that we have the New Mutants in play, it's becoming clear that this Brotherhood is not the Brotherhood. Like, I've talked about this before, but neither the Magneto nor the Mystique version of this team ever has this sort of found family vibe. What they truly resemble are the Hellions, the rival student team to the New Mutants that are led by Emma Frost. And I wouldn't be surprised if we are setting up Boom Boom to sort of take on Magma's role and be the one who jumps ship. Though Magma is also in this show, so I don't know, let's see if they ever give her a character.
You don't think I know what kind of secret freak show this place is, huh? I see Tabitha now, or I'll have news crews here by tonight.
Those hands of yours, I'm thinking I might relocate them into a jar.
I kinda love overprotective dad Wolverine. Also, to be fair, Papa Boom here does seem like an asshole. I may have judged the plot a little too soon.
I knew it. All you want is money.
Just enough to help us get back on our feet, Tabby, that's all.
Well, I don't have any. Nada.
Yeah, but you can get it.
Yeah, okay, see, I called him.
No can do.
I don't know a thing about carnivals, guys, but I really feel like he could have just put all this money towards the gymnasium. Now that is just a ridiculous use of bombs. I have no problem with her being able to decide how much power each one has, but I do have a problem with them teleporting away before they see the results of the prank. Enjoy the chaos you wreak!
No problem. I thought you were here with Jean, though.
Was, but I'll like freeze a crowd if you know what I mean.
Oh, there she is. With Scott.
How many love interests does Scott need? He's got Jean, he's got Rogue, he's got What's-Her-Face now. At this point, what are we at, like a love pentagram?
I'll be back in a few.
Tabitha, we have to leave. It's been, 2 hours.
I mean, at this point, they know you snuck out. Your teachers are a telepath and a dude with super senses. And I guess a storm goddess, who I'm still assuming is having her own adventures in Madripoor at the moment. They're gonna figure you out, and the punishment is the same either way, so just have a good night, man.
I figure I'll just drain a few video games, maybe some payphones.
Jump change. Nah, I got my sights set on something bigger. Much bigger. Like tonight's proceed.
That is not much bigger. Surely people are spending more money at the event than just to get in. That's probably where the majority of the funds being raised are coming from. If you're too good for chump change, then take your daughter, who makes bombs out of nothing, to a bank.
Fine. Then let's just get it over with.
That's my girl.
After tonight, our cash shortage is over.
I kind of love that the Brotherhood's plan is to rob the guy robbing the school. See, Papa Boom, you're just as good at planning heists as a 15-year-old boy.
Yo, Pops, I'm here to make a withdrawal.
Why would you send Toad for this? Quicksilver was literally introduced robbing his own school for fun.
Get it back! Use your powers!
If only there was another way to get into the building! All the proceeds in that bag probably go to fixing this wall. You know Pietro's got a little bit of the storm curse too, where he just has to mysteriously be missing sometimes, because if he was around, all of the problems would cease to be problems within literal seconds.
Tabitha, you don't have to leave the Institute.
Yes, I do. It's just not a good fit.
Oh, so we're doing the defecting in this episode. My bad, I thought that was gonna be like a season-long plot.
I need a place to crash. Rooms upstairs?
Stop her. You go stop her. Yeah, don't you know? No chicks allowed in the Brotherhood house.
Where did Rogue stay? Or do they all move here this season?
You know, when she sees what it's like out there, this place will look awfully good to her. Something tells me she knows exactly what it's like out there.
Okay, so I want to talk a little more about her father. To be fair, hero kid with a criminal or evil parent is a good trope, and this is a good spotlight episode for Boom Boom. I think where the disconnect is, for me, is that the X-Men can be fun, and cheesecakey, and domestic, but the thing that sets them apart is that, at its core, the X-Men are a story about bigotry, and that element is completely missing from this TV show. Which, like, I understand there are in-universe reasons for, no one knows about mutants yet, but that decision to never cross that line is what makes it feel like they're always pulling their punches. Are we back to Juggernaut? Is every Juggy episode gonna start with him busting out of Stokes?
From the penitentiary?
Whoa, we're not talking another Juggernaut breakout, are we?
Hey, show, you stop making jokes about your own predictability. That's all I have going for me.
No, I'll be going alone. However, with Aurora away in Africa and Logan out on the open road somewhere...
Oh, she is on her own solo adventures! Rogue did mention something about that 2 episodes ago. I just forgot. You know what? Doesn't matter. Good for her. We'll check in around Life Death Part 2.
It's too risky. Shutting down the security grid is the only solution that makes sense.
But what happens during the 20-second reboot sequence?
His paralysis shouldn't wear off that quickly.
I really just don't give him his helmet, right? Sort of the whole thing with Juggernaut is you get the helmet off and Psych mind blasts him into oblivion. Skip the first step.
Come on, just like one peek. Let me see what's behind those shades, huh? Blue or brown? Oh, or maybe hazel?
Not Scott and Jean, mutually jealous of both of their normie partners. Y'all stop knocking boots with the flat scans and just date each other.
But one of these days, I want to know all your little secrets.
That'll be a day to remember.
Also, Rip Rogue. They introduced her as if she was going to be the complication in this, and then immediately just defaulted to another flat scan.
I am amazed. Most people can't program such complicated game protocols without crashing their computer. You, on the other hand, have managed to crash 3.
Okay, I've talked before, Kitty is like a computer whiz in the comics, so that's a fun subversion. But also, as someone who burns out my computer every time I edit one of these, I feel like that should not be the metric for savviness. Sometimes it's the machinery's fault.
Careful! You got it!
Well, they don't call me arcade for nothing.
Fuck yes! Oh, shit! He looks like a dweeb. I don't care. We got Arcade and X-Men Evolution. Put him in a white suit, let him torment people, and put their loved ones into presents. Play Pinball Wizard. I need him done right.
You know, if only we knew someone whose parents were gone for the night, we could throw our own party.
I'm so sure this girl is Mystique. I've not looked her up at all because I'm so confident that I'm right and I don't want to spoil it for myself. But how would she know Xavier's gone? Does she have a hookup at Stokes Penitentiary?
All right, on my mark.
I feel like there's no worse way to wake Juggernaut up than with a bunch of guns pointed at him. He's not like an evil dude, guys. He just hates Chuck for kinda good reason. The man stole his house. But if he wakes up to him and the cast of G.I. Joe waiting for him, he's gonna assume the worst.
See you tomorrow, Duncan.
I don't know what kind of situation Jean and Duncan got going on, but if I was dropping my girlfriend off at Makeout Point, where another dude is waiting with his car, I don't know if I'd be smirking like that.
What's up?
I don't know. You tell me.
Kitty said you wanted to meet me up here.
What? That's what Kurt told me.
Oh, I see what's going on.
I love the plan is to strand them. Guys, they go to parties. I feel like you could have just talked him into it. Scott, maybe not.
Welcome to Party Central. Whoa, this place rocks.
It's at times like these I wonder if the Danger Room still has automatic defenses that will attack people with everything they have. What happens if someone wanders down to the basement? What happens if he specifically wanders down to the basement? I will take back everything negative I've ever said about this show if we get Arcade turning the Danger Room into a murder world.
That leads down to where they keep that big computer Rogue was telling me about.
Did somebody say big computer?
I'm not even that mad that he's like a super nerd in this version because yeah, for those who don't know, Arcade in the comics is like a trust fund baby who kills people because he's bored. And he makes fancy murder worlds to do it because the normal way got boring. Any version of him without the inherent wealth would give dork.
Whoa. I take that back. This is awesome.
You can see the impact of the movies in real time. Y'all remember when Cerebro in this show was like a little alcove in a hallway?
But by reconfiguring the headgear to accept me as the primary user, I think I can get full access.
This is a very clever way to do a sequel to the original Juggernaut episode, because it makes you think that it's just Juggernaut breaking out of prison again, but really it's Mystique hacking Cerebro again.
Who are those people?
I don't know. Game characters, maybe?
They go to your school. Or at least they were at the party earlier when you walked in. Come on, buddy. Object permanence.
Well, this sounds promising. Danger Room.
We still got time, baby! Oh! Are they gonna murder Arcade after this? How do you handle the fact he knows all your shit? Xavier's gonna give him a little scrub and dub, but still.
Whoa, hey, can you slow it down a bit?
Did you just leave your convertible up on the hill?
Somebody started up the danger room. I can't even get the door open.
Kitty, your turn. Into the breach. But just like a normal gun, too. You knew it was on. She said someone started up the danger room. You should have had a little bit more awareness. You did better last time you fell in.
More characters. This game was really getting lame.
Making Arcade a sort of Ender's Game character where he thinks he's just playing a game but is actually enacting real violence is fine. It's not the same level of watered down that I was just talking about in the Boom Boom episode, but like, I don't know, let X-Men villains be evil sometimes, you know? Give me a guy who just really wants to kill children. Is that so much to ask for? Okay, new power from, I almost said Marrow. New power from Spike there. Good to see.
Kurt, wake up!
Does the little command center at the top of the danger room still exist, or has it been entirely relocated to the Cerebro egg? I still say there should be a button in the room to turn it off. Pinball! He actually is doing pinball. This show is a wonderful testament to the idea of reimagination.
They're throwing a party.
Oh, they are so busted.
Oh, no, they towed the car. We're good. We're not good. What is Scott without a cool ride? Just a dude who wears shades at night? I don't want to follow that guy.
I've never seen anything like this.
Now, where were you keeping that? In your pocket? What did I say? There's no reason to introduce a character like this that's not Mystique. Never doubt me, because I'll cut out the ones when I'm wrong. It's a joke. I don't cut out anything. Allegedly.
You too.
Normally I'd make some sort of crack about all these normal people not being concerned that the windows are boarded up now, but to be fair, they have spent 2 seasons continually reminding us that these are the least observant people on the planet, so at this point, it's just consistency.
We'll have to try getting in through the launch bay.
The visor is one thing, but did you guys have both of your entire costumes in your pants? It's kind of fitting that Mystique's the only character to get a redesign, because, you know, she could change how she looks whenever she wants. And I guess now that she's not spending her days as a hall monitor anymore, she's shooting for edgier.
Here's a little feedback hello wave.
He's seen us!
You know what, take it back. Maybe Arcade does just want to kill these guys. It's that or he's very dumb. Like, you can only do the Ender's Game bit for so long. Once you see them watching you and talking about you, put the pieces together.
These players are good.
You don't know how good.
Oh, they're gonna gaslight him into thinking it was just a dream? I guess that works, but he's going to see you at school, right? Eventually, he's gonna figure out that the people in the game are just real people. Unless he's like genuinely super stupid.
Oh, don't be mad, guys. I'm sorry.
No, they told him straight up. What is this? Honesty? Transparency? The wonders that can happen when Xavier leaves for the night.
Couldn't resist. Such an awesome mainframe, man. That game rules.
Game?
Now I'm just very confused. Why was he apologizing? Oh, so he didn't know that he destroyed the room. He was apologizing for breaking into their fun game. Okay.
Someone who orchestrated all of this, including my trip away, just to gain access to the mansion.
I hope they continue to explore her relationship to Rogue in this form, because that was one of the more interesting parts of the original 2 episodes, and I feel like it's gone to the wayside, but this reveal is going to be a lot more devastating if she is Rogue's sole outside friend. So, ironically, these were kind of Mutant of the Week episodes. Arcade's not a mutant, but you get what I mean. Maybe the first 2 were just outliers. I mean, this is sort of baked into the medium of a cartoon. But the big takeaway is that this show continues to flex its ability to make genuinely engaging characters, who somehow both reflect their comic versions and seamlessly fit in this new world. The ensemble is so strong. Now, all they need to put themselves over the top is introduce any aspect of the mutant metaphor. But the only thing I'm more confident about than I was that purple-haired girl was Mystique is that mutants as a concept will be outed by the end of the season at the latest. So it's not so much a question of whether it will happen as what will it look like. But for now, as always, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, leave a comment down below, and if you didn't, lie.